Hey, what's going on, y'all? Um, I'm not making this video to feel sorry for myself. I'm not making this video to make people worry anymore, more than what they already are. But I'm telling you, listen to what I am saying. If you are someone that has your health, if you are somebody that is healthy and you know that you're healthy and you don't have physical problems and you don't have other ailments in your life, do not take that for granted. Because I'll tell you something. I had Hep C since 2004 when I first started using needles when I used to be a really bad drug addict. And I just got rid of it in 2020. I'm supposed to go give blood work again. I didn't even go give blood work again because I hate doing that. But I had the hepatitis C for 16 years and I just got rid of that. But I'm still having some kind of autoimmune issue where, I have trouble breathing and my head just aches all the time. I had a really bad concussion too back in 2003, but that has altered my personality and did a lot of things for the better, but a lot for the worse too. So, like I said, I'm not doing this video for you to feel sorry for me. I am not doing this video to make you worry any more than what you already do, or, to give you a rainy day or any of that. I'm just saying, do not take, while you are here on this earth, never, ever take your health for granted. Never take your health for granted. Listen to me. I may seem fine on these videos, and some days I feel a lot better than other days. But the last couple days, I have not been feeling right. I haven't been feeling good. I've been breathing funny, and my ears have been like pulsating, and I just, my head feels funny, and I don't really know what's going on, and I know you don't know neither. But what I'm saying is, through my pain and my suffering, I'm trying to boost you up for once, instead of me boosting myself up by talking about everything that I talk about. I want you to see someone that has certain physical problems, because I do. I do have some physical things that hold me back from doing a lot of what I want to do. And maybe that's for the better. Maybe it stops me from getting into more trouble. Maybe it causes me to not get involved with certain things that, otherwise I would get involved with if I was healthy. You see, I was watching these videos with this guy named Bart Ehrman, Ehrman, Bart Ehrman, where they talk about suffering and, all that stuff, pain and God, and it's like a debate, And sometimes it's really weird. No, I don't want pain and I don't want suffering, but pain and suffering has taught me something in life. It has turned me into a different person. And I'm not saying that I'm better or worse than you. It's just, it turned me into a different individual. I think a lot different. My mental state is a lot different. But these physical ailments that I have, you know, these little things going on, that is my thorn in my side. You know, see, you may have more of a mental thing more than me, but you're healthy. You have your health. You know, you have your strength, and you have your brain, and you have, when you go to sleep, you can wake up feeling refreshed and, you know, feeling like that. I don't feel like that. You know, for having Hep C for 16 years and having other things that I didn't go to the doctor for, there's a point where I didn't go to the doctor for like 12 years, 13 years, maybe more than that, because I just didn't care. And I do care about myself, my body. You know, I do care about that. But I'm just telling you, you know, and I know there's so many people that will tell you this and they will say this to you, but take it from me. I'm telling you that I am not in my top health like I was about, you know, 15, 16 years ago, before I got the Hep C and other things started to happen. Because see, me, when I wake up, you know, I already told y'all in my older videos, I do take a medication that's for pain and other things. I do take something. But that doesn't, you know, that doesn't make me any better or worse as a person because I take something for the ailment I have and I made the choice to do it. You know, it's my life and that's what I did. But I don't want to, I want to live a straight edge life, but I don't know what's going on with me physically. You know, I can't find out what exactly is causing these things. You know, it can be something as simple as I'm not getting enough salt, or I got, you know, a iron problem, or, you know, it could be some kind of, I could have got bit by a tick. I might have Lyme's disease. You know, I have no idea what is going on with my body, but I know that there's something not right. And I don't want pity from people. That's not why I'm doing this video. I'm doing this to remind you to, you know, we only have right now, and we don't have so much time in our lives. So I want you to live as comfortably as possible. I want you to just be aware of what you do so you don't have things happen that mess your health up. Because once your health goes, it's over. It's done, you know? And I'm not saying that I am dead or I am, you know, so bad, but I do have something going on besides the Hep C that I had for 16 years, and I don't have it no more. I got rid of it months ago by taking a 8-week regimen of pills. But if you want to save yourself a ton of misery, you may have your down and out days, and you may be like, this sucks. And I know all about it. Hear know all about it. You know, I know what people are experiencing because I'm a human being. You know, everything written in your newspaper, hear all about it. It's in my newspaper too. You know, things may seem a certain way, but that doesn't mean that I don't have problems, because I do got some problems and I have physical problems. And that makes my mental do some of the things that it does, you see? And I'm telling you, you may go through these rainy days and you may be having these times where you're seeing everything like, oh, screw this, you know, screw everything. But how can I say this? Do not do hard drugs. Do not try them. Do not get involved with them. I am not being some kind of, motivational speaker here. I'm not trying to sound like anything, but I'm telling you, if you never experienced with hard drugs, do not touch them. Stay very, very far away. I'm telling you, it will change your life, and it will completely, you will be in a place where you never thought you could be. And then on top of that, you know, everything we do, there's a consequence for. You know, I didn't make it like that. You know, if there's a God, I'm not God. I'm only a human being. I'm flesh, blood, bone, and water, just like you. You know, so, and I'm going to end with this note here. I've just been seeing so much on YouTube and the internet and everywhere with people just trying to be better and trying to get better instead of just being themselves. You know, and we wonder why we have so many of these problems and why we are stressing over things, because we don't need to force ourselves to be better. We don't need to do that. We don't need to force ourselves to be something that we already are. We're already what we are right now, and that's all we have. The future does not exist. There is no such thing as the future. You know, when I am 44 years old, 10 years from now, that will be the now. I will be 44 years old if I get to be 44. You know, it's always the now. And this is what so many people, and this is why social media and stuff is so, it can be so poisonous, because it's everybody trying to put on this thing and trying to look like something for everyone else and trying to be better. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just being us and just saying, look, I have a problem just like you. I'm no better than you. I'm no worse than you. We are human beings. Flesh, blood, bone, and water human beings. And if we don't have our needs, we will die. And you know, the things that we want, those come second, the things that we want. But you can have whatever you want. You know, that's why I say, if you're healthy, don't take that for granted, because you can do things. You might just be at a point in your life where you may see things a certain way, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be like that a year from now, or 5 years from now, or 10 years from now. That doesn't mean that you're going to be like that. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be like this 3 months from now or whenever. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be the same. That's why I always say about this, we say we have this identity crisis. We don't need an identity. We don't need a label or an identity. Fuck a label and an identity. We don't need that. We just need to be us and say, what am I doing in this moment, right now? And I'm not boasting when I say this, but I'm doing this video to kind of tap you on your head and say, hey, if you're healthy, be grateful for your health and don't take it for granted, because when you don't have it, you're going to be sorry and you're going to be like, oh, I wish I would have stayed how I was. I know how that feeling is to say, my goodness, what did I do? Why didn't I just, be how I was or stay how I was, and be grateful for that? And I know that life can suck and you can have these days where you don't want to do nothing. And I keep telling people this. It is human nature. We are going to have days where we feel down and out and we don't want to do nothing. And then we're going to have days where we might feel a little bit better. It's just human nature. It's life. But we all think we have a problem when this arises. Like we have to fix the problem. There is no problem. It's human nature. And see, this is what everybody is telling everybody, is that we have a problem. There is no problem. If you're healthy, you're healthy. If you have some kind of physical stuff going on like me, then you do what you have to do to make it better. I didn't have to go get Hep C treatment. I could have stayed with my hepatitis C. And then I'd be sitting here bitching and complaining that I didn't do it. And I feel a little bit better since I got the treatment. There's certain things that I do feel better with, and certain things that I still don't feel better with. So just don't take your health for granted is all I'm saying in this. If you got it. And if you have not yet tried or experienced hard drugs, run away from them like it's a crocodile about to rip you in half. Because that's kind of what it's like. And like people that are just bad influences and just, I don't know. I don't want to judge anybody, but it's like, man, it's just stay away from the bullshit. Stay away from the mobs and all that stuff. It's going to get you nowhere. It's going to get you nowhere. And, I know a lot of people, they got to experience this for themselves to really see that they're not going to get nowhere. I can't tell you what to do. And I know there's so many of us, we do not listen. We don't listen. And there's some people that do listen, but they just don't care and they don't give a shit. And you can't really say nothing to them. And I don't blame you, because there's a time where I didn't care. And I said, I'm young, I'm healthy. My body will fight it off. I'll be cool. I can do these drugs and I can fly like Superman off the building and not crush my bones and, splatter my head on the cement, but little do you know, when you jump off that building, you're going to fall and you're going to hurt yourself or you're going to kill yourself. So anyway, I'm not going to do too many videos like this. It's just, don't take your health for granted. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again to pound it in your brain, because there's some of you that are healthy, and one day you may become unhealthy, and you're going to remember what I said, and it's not going to be fun. It's really not. And I've seen people die horribly from stuff, and I don't want that for you. So, it is what it is. That's all. Later on.